Hey what's guys, Pro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back on Clash Royale. We're going to be taking a look at this deck right here today. It's a Mortar Hog Rider deck. It's pretty cool, looks like it's got some good spells. It's got Knight, Little Prince, a few cycle cards, so it should be pretty good. I'm yet to use it. This is it right here. I did get it from Miko, this guy right here, so shout out to him. Currently number 8 in the world, so I'm sure he's a very, very good player. But regardless, let's jump into a game and see what I can do and hopefully get my lucky drop. Alright guys, here we go, game number 1. So we're facing this guy right here. He did have the Firecracker badge, he did have the Packer badge, so maybe it is something we will face. He does actually go the emote for the Firecracker too, so it looks like he's got a Firecracker themed account, so more than likely we will be facing the Firecracker, and I guess that's fine, because at least we know what we're facing potentially. Alright, so the Dark Prince gets taken out. Talk of the devil, there she is. I'm actually going to go Mortar on defense. And then when I get the Evo Mortar, I will probably start using it a bit more aggressively than I will be to start with. He actually gets an interesting miner deployment right there. I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. Threw me off guard just to put that out there. I really didn't expect that miner to be placed right there, but that's okay because we can now go in with the Hog Rider. We do see the cannon. The Mortar is going to help the Hog Rider out as well. Low level skeletons for some reason. Not really too sure what that's all about, but what we can do is get the Knight down. We'll go low Little Prince to hopefully start attacking the Dark Prince, which would be great. And this one is rather interesting. So I've trolled the Mortar. Actually, it tanked for the Firecracker, so it's not too bad, I guess. The Monk ability timed out as well, which worked really, really well. He'll probably go Cannon. Actually goes Miner. So we'll just go with the Bats. The Tower takes out the Miner as well. And we are actually able to pick up another shot from the Mortar. So really good stuff right there. I am actually going to go with a... Actually, I was tempted to go Hog Rider, but he will just go Cannon. We'll cycle a Knight at the back. And then we do see the Dark Prince. So what we can do is go ahead and log the Dark Prince, I guess. Because the log won't take the Firecracker out. It won't really change much in that interaction. Not really sure what else he's got in terms of loggable units. So we'll go Mortar right now. And that's looking really, really good. So we'll go Hog Rider 2 just to keep the pressure up because he has to go Cannon for the Hog Rider. It actually looks like he's probably given up by the look of it. So that is fine with me. Game 1 is successful. We'll keep spamming Knights, guys. Use the Knight, use the Hog Rider. Hog Rider is basically a spell. In fact, it is a spell. It's guaranteed a shot. And there we go. So Hog Rider's Beast. Mortar is pretty good. Let's jump into the next game and see what I can do. Here we go, guys. Game number 2. We are facing another Firecracker badge player. So more than likely we will be... Oh my word, what in the world is this? Alright, that's an interesting start to the game, my friend. Really, really interesting. Balloon Lumberjack at the bridge. Hog Rider does manage to pick up 2 tower shots, which is fantastic. Sadly, Rage does damage now, which is the equivalent of a zap damage. Like, if that made sense. So, I'm not too sure. Oh my word, does he think Evo Mega Knight's out? I don't know, maybe so. But anyway... The Guardian's on the tower. Really, really good stuff right there. And now what I can do is go with the Knight at the back. Sadly, the Firecracker will avoid the Knight. But what we can do is get the Skeletons down and hopefully have them save the day. Come on. Ooh, that was really close. I completely messed that up. I'll just log for good measure just to make sure we don't lose to the tower. Sorry, to the Mega Knight or to the E-Wiz. The Mortar did actually get some tower damage as well. That's why cards like the Mortar are really, really good. We'll go with the Guardian right here just to keep the Lumberjack back, just to make sure we can take the Lumberjack down on his side of the map to prevent any balloon plays. And this one is looking really, really good. So what we'll do now is we'll go in with the Hog Rider. Hog Rider just to keep the pressure up because he probably wants to go with the balloon. He only has like Mega Knight, for example, or balloon or things like that. So he's low on elixir because he was just spamming Lumberjacks. The Hog Rider gets a shot off, living up to the name of the spell. And I'm going to go Bats onto the Mega Knight. And this one is looking amazing. Alright, so we'll go High Knight over here. We'll go Skeletons for the Firecracker just behind though. So she gets knocked back into them. And the Mega Knight will get taken out by the Cannoneer as well as the Skeleton and the Knight. So really, really good play right there. And now this one is looking really, really good. So we're in a great position. The Mortar will get 1 or 2 shots off. I'm not really too concerned about the Lumberjack because of the fact that the Cannoneer will eventually take it down. He will probably go with the Rage. I don't know why he's got Lumberjack and Rage, by the way. When they... What in the world? Alright, interesting play by this guy. Executioner at the bridge. I mean, each to their own, but still, I know I personally wouldn't make that play. But then again, I'm not using Executioner at the bridge. All right, so let's just get the 3 crown. It looks like this guy has given up by the impression I'm getting. We'll keep going in. We'll keep spamming everything. Hog Riders on the tower. Skeletons are on the tower. Knights on the tower. Mortar Goblin is on the tower. Everything's on the tower. And it is already gone. So really good stuff. Really good, easy game. And now what we can do is actually pick up the drop. Hopefully I can get something good. I don't really have good luck when it comes to this. We get a rare drop. What do I get? I get 50 rare wild cards. Here we go, guys. Game number 3. We are facing a witch player, witch on his badges, so you know it's going to be an interesting one. We'll hover the log ready for the skeleton army or something like that. We do actually see the witch at the back, which is always really good to see. And now what I will do is get the poison down. The poison will work relatively well, actually, because it perfectly synergizes with the shot from the mortar. And we take the witch down. Brilliant. So really good stuff. I expect a firecracker. Actually, it's princess in this case, so we'll just go ahead and get the log value when I can. And now I'm actually quite open to a skeleton army on attack. Well, his defense, my attack. He did have the badge for it. He has Ice Wizard too. Okay, interesting. So I'll go here, here, and here. We're back to poison at least, so I can... Okay, it's not really what I expected. We'll predict the skeleton army just in case he does have it. He can't go if he does have it because it will just get spawn killed by the poison spell. And that should actually be the tower. Awesome play right there. Really, really good play. And now this one is looking really good as well. So what we can do is pretty much just defend, but you know me, I like to attack. It's easy to attack. I like to get trophies. I like to get wins. I like to take towers. I like to build monster pushes. So we'll get the mortar down in the middle and we'll really just see what happens. He's probably quit. Okay, maybe not. Definitely not. We'll go with the log right here just for these skeletons. And we're actually at level 12 cards now. I didn't even realize until this point of the game. Shows how much attention I pay to the card levels. And now we can actually... He's going to go Mega Knight. That's my only concern. Actually gives me really good poison value right here. So I'll take the poison. We'll go Guardian just to keep everything in the poison for longer. Hopefully take the witch down too. And fantastic. Really good play. So there we go. So more tower damage on the left. He does have Mega Knight, doesn't? Yeah, he does. So we'll go over here with the Hog Rider. We'll predict a princess. Nope, we don't see it. That's fine though. We actually see a firecracker, which is really interesting because it is level 0. And now we will log it. So we'll log the bruiser, we'll log the princess, and the firecracker all in one log spell. Really, really, really insane value right there. That's the benefits of having card levels. And we actually don't see the Mega Knight, which is quite surprising. Now just poison right here on attack. We'll go High Knight as well, just to keep everything away from the mortar. I'm actually going to get a second mortar down. This is mortar game, and I'm basically playing Clash of Clans at this point. We'll poison spell on attack. We'll go Hog Rider as well. We'll get a spell down. We'll go Evo Skellies for the bruiser, and he is actually going to eventually turn around. We do get the Hog Rider onto the tower. Hog Rider actually takes the tower down, and there we go. 2 crowns to 0. Probably would have been a 3 crown, I'd imagine, if we had more time, but unfortunately for me, time did run out, and that's not really a bad thing, I guess. A win is a win. Here we go, game number 4. I thought I'd do a 4th one today. The games have been relatively quick, and the first guy did pretty much forfeit, so why not? So again, we see the firecracker. What is new, guys? Absolutely nothing. We'll go low skeletons right here just to activate the king tower. Not really sure why this guy is doing so many emotes, but I mean, each to their own. I guess he is maybe a fan of the Hog Rider. I don't know. Maybe he's seen a ghost. I don't know. Maybe someone's trying to break into his house. I don't know. But anyway, there could be a range of things. We do actually see the Goblin Drill, which is rather interesting. I'm going to go High Mortar and then Skeletons, and sadly they didn't go down in time, but that is okay. Well, it isn't, but... Ooh, oh wow, the King Tower saved me. The King Tower saved me right there, folks. So, he's going to keep spamming emotes. Not really sure the logic behind it, but he does have the Skeleton Army, which is rather strange, and he actually does a Skeleton emote as well. And maybe he can't defend this, so he's... I mean, each to their own. That's not really the play to make right there, my friend, but again, that's fine. And now the Cannoneer is actually not going to do too well against that, so I'll just take the log value. And this guy is spamming some emotes, so really interesting player, really interesting deck, many interesting plays, and we do need to keep attacking. So we'll get the Mortar down right now. If the Mega Knight does jump, I will chance Evo Skeletons on him. Actually, we'll go with the Mega Knight right here. That actually, are you kidding me? Wow, I'm genuinely surprised. Wow, I completely griefed the Knight. The Knight wasn't a good play. We'll go Guardian just to make sure we don't lose the tower to the Firecracker and the Mega Knight combo. And there we go, really good play. So, good stuff. He will have Mini P.E.K.K.A. So, nope, he doesn't. He has Skami again, which is okay. I'll just go with, what in the world? He's got P.E.K.K.A. Duo. Oh my word, that's really bad. Okay, so we'll go Hog Rider. Okay, all right. I have to go low Knight, sorry. And, oh, come on. Okay, the P.E.K.K.A. goes down, the Firecracker goes down. We'll just give him the thumbs up. There's not really much this guy can do, to be honest. He's pretty much getting outplayed in every single possible way. He's using P.E.K.K.A. Duo Mega Knight, so a really, really bizarre deck, if you ask me. We'll actually go with the Knight over here, which brings the units back, which is always a really funny play to make. He does actually decide to arrows and hits nothing. So now what we'll do is we'll go with a Skami log. Yep, well, a prediction onto the Skami. We actually hit the Firecracker as well. We poisoned the Firecracker down, and there we go. So game number 4 was successful. I'm going to go Mortar on defense just for my own humor right now. We'll go Evo Skeletons. We'll High Knight the bridge, and the time is up. So I'm not really sure what this guy's emotes were about. We pick up the win anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Here's the deck. Feel free to try it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.